Alright, so my artist was Ton Doom, and well, yes, we already went over this last week. Just to revisit it, he was born August 15th, 1957. He is well known for being the composer of the scores for Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and Hero. As we were saying before, as a child, he was fascinated by the role of the shaman in his village, who conducted rituals and ceremonies, which were often set to music made with rocks and water, and things of that nature. Later in his youth, he was sent to work as a rice planter on a government commune, where he would end up creating his own musical group, utilizing peasants in the village who would play whatever they could, including pots and pans, and also using water. These same people would teach him how to play traditional string instruments. And that being said, he would go on to play the viola for the Beijing Opera a few years later. His sense of musical style is said to be strongly influenced by Toru Takemitsu, whom he studied with at the Central Conservatory of Music in Beijing. In the 80s, Ton Doom moved to New York City as a doctoral student at Columbia and studied with Chow Wang Chung. It was here he also discovered the music of experimental musicians such as John Cage and Philip Glass, who I'm sure you all remember from our previous classes that we took. And with that being said, I would say he's a versatile composer. Though considered classical, I think his pieces cover a wide array of subgenres, including the experimental and what I guess I would call your typical, your usual classical, which maybe a piece like this, which is called For the World and was on the Hero soundtrack. Side note, I don't know how many of us were listening to Bobby Valentino back in the day, but he producers Tim and Bob sampled this song, Tell Me. Yeah, that song. Yeah, that song.
It's right there too.
Yeah.
I never heard it.
Yeah.
Oh, In Those Jeans. Okay.
Oh, it's Bobby Valentino, Tell Me.
Yeah, tell me. That's what.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I messed up and said
Yeah.
Oh.
I would, yeah. I guess I won't play that. And then I'm gonna bring up this one of his experimental pieces. Which one? This is Water Passion after St. Matthew that Adam also mentioned, being performed by the University of Utah Singers. And this piece utilizes a glass full of water to emulate drums.
Can you turn it?
So
Can you turn it up?
I can get to the part where you actually. Go to this next clip, see exactly using the water in this one. So I think it's supposed to be emulating using the water, but not.
What's the name of it?
Water Passion after St. Matthew. And, also, just a use of some pots and pans in this one. I don't know if you could just hear it. I'll go open it out. So I'm using the water. It'll be coming up soon.
Can't see it on here. I don't see its reflection.
Well, here they're using the water. You might not be able to see it. That's Tandun for you again. Yeah. All right.
Questions? Comments?
You know, we already went over this last week.
You know,
Real tranquil.
good stuff though.
Yeah.
I like the examples, you know, the water, music, and the passion.
I would listen to that by myself. On the low.
On the low.
Well, I mean, it's different from the examples that you played.
Yeah, he has, you know, movie scores, and then he has compositions where he's trying to get a certain point across. But
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You used the he had the paper
yeah,
thing for
Paper
okay. Okay.
Concerto.
Yeah.
The Bobby Valentino reference was nice too. It put it in perspective.
Yeah, I just happened to come upon that song. I actually had that album. And yeah, somebody said it in the comments, but I probably would have realized just by hearing it. So, yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Anything else?